Hello, my name is Tyler Chan. I will be going over Assignment 3, Space Station. Um, so to start off, at the core of the program, I made an abstract class called Worker, and this represents the workforce members on the station, but it can't be instantiated directly. It also creates a shared variable, the worker's name, and an abstract method called a perform shift right here, which forces all the subclasses to implement their own version of that behavior. Now, I also created two more subclasses, astronaut and drone right here. These both extend worker, which demonstrates inheritance. Now, each subclass overrides the perform shift from before to define its own behavior. I also created an interface called diagnosable, which defines run diagnostics. Um, the drone class implements this, and so does this the life support system class, even though it's not part of the worker hierarchy, I guess you could say. So this would show that the interfaces allow the unrelated classes to also share behavior. Um, then I created the diagnostic scanner right here, which is I implemented a method that accepts the diagnosable parameter. This would demonstrate programming to an interface because the scanner can work with any object that implements to that interface, basically. Um, in the scan command, I pass both drone and the life support system into the same method, and that would show the interface-based polymorphism. Now, in the main program down here, I store all the workers in an array list, which is example of upcasting, because even though I'm adding astronaut and drone objects, they're stored as worker. This allows me to use the polymorphism. For example, when I loop through the list and I call perform shift, it would automatically call the correct version depending whether the object is an astronaut or a drone. Now, for the spacewalk, I loop through the workforce to check if the worker matches the name. Then I use instance of to check if the object is an astronaut. If it is, it downcast from worker to astronaut, and it calls the execute spacewalk. If it's a drone, I print the error message instead, and this would prevent runtime errors. So that would be an example of the safe downcasting. Now let's run the code. And this is all the formatting, basically. So let's do add. Just the other